Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I thought we could talk about one of my favorite stationery items that I own too many of, and that would be, as you can see, pouches. I went through my office and my stationery bags and gathered together all of my various pouches. There are quite a few of them. I try to rotate through my pouches so that I can get use out of all of them. So these do change from time to time when I refresh my stationery or reorganize things so that I don't get bored. Without any rhyme or reason, let's go through the pouches and see what is going on here. Okay, first up we have this adorable flower pouch, The Language of Flowers, by Cavallini Co from San Francisco. My husband purchased this for me for my birthday as one of my gifts. He got me a bunch of those brush stamps and things like that. Anyway, what I decided to put in here are all of my sticky notes. I keep this on my desk and it encourages me to use my various sticky notes. So I have different ones from the local Asian shop to Hobonichi. I think I have this backwards actually. Here's the Io Okumi. I got these fun papier plots from Hachimonjia. I haven't used these yet, but look how cool those are. So fun. I love that bird. These are the Muji transparent sticky notes, which are so good. Page flags from May Paper Co. May Paper Co. transparent flags. I love this little rubber band from Kokuyo, so cute. I have these from Book Friends from Jet Pens. These fold and they turn into a little book, and there's even a little space to write on the front. Some sticky notes from Cloth and Paper. These are those campus stickers that allow you to put in tip-ins. Sticky note tabs, flags, Io Okumi from Hobonichi, and the Hobonichi add-on memo sticky notes. I just keep these not really super organized, but on my desk, and then when I need a sticky note, I will just reach in and grab one. I should probably divide these by sticky notes and page flags. That is pouch number one. Pouch number two is no stranger to this channel. This is the Midori Mesh pen pouch in the striped colorway. So in here I have my Tombos and mild liners and my favorite Mr. Pen, I think it's called. Highlighters, yep, Mr. Pen. So those are nice. And this is very portable. It has one larger compartment and then one little compartment. And I put this really cute little charm on it from a local gachapon store. So that's pouch number two. Next up is the Piiip Tool pen case. This is by Kokuyo. Has a little tab on the front that I'm hanging a charm from. I'm not really sure what this little grommet is for. I tried putting a charm on there, but it wasn't quite close enough to the edge. But maybe people use this to hang on to something else. But it has a magnetic closure. The front has a little pocket here, and then the back has the pocket here. And then inside you can get different colors of pouches. The pouches come out, as you can see, and they have little mesh pouches for organization and pockets on the outside. This was working out really well as my emergency charging case. So I have cables and different connectors, and I had a battery pack in here. So if I was running low with my phone battery, I would just grab this and go. I actually just had to take out the battery pack because it was recalled for risk of exploding and starting fires. So always check your recall notices. But that's what this pouch was used for. It's just a great little pen pouch. Very compact, and I love how you can see through it, and I love the design. Just very cool. Next up, we have the small Delfonics utility pouch, again with a cute charm from a gachapon. And this is in the pink color. So there are outside pockets that I don't have anything in right now, but those are helpful when you have this on a desk or a coffee table and you're doing some art and you want to stick things in the pockets like a phone or a colored pencil. Kind of helps keep things together. Inside, we have another pouch. Two pouches in one. So in the Delfonics small pouch, I have a sketchbook. I have these colored pencils by Tombow. It comes with a sharpener. I have a white Signo pen for highlights and a white colored pencil because the Tombow kit didn't come with a colored pencil. And then in this little pocket, I have a kneaded eraser. And then in here, this is the Yuruliku case, and I have my matte hops. I have a permanent marker, Uniball 1, a pencil. Oh my gosh, this is where my other Uniball P went. I've been looking for this. I'm taking this out. What else do I have? This is a brush pen by Pentel. And then I have this really fun Pentel multicolored pencil that I got from the Stationery selection box. So these accompany my my art kit, and I'm thinking maybe I should just put these directly in here. They could be in the side pocket. I think it's big enough to hold pens and pencils. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I just kind of switch things around from time to time. Just if I notice that I'm not using something, at that point, I will try something different to try to use my stuff a little bit more. And you know, with me, the issue is kind of out of sight, out of mind. So that is what I'm always trying to combat. And you know what else could be good in here is a ruler, now that I've got this open. I have these two, so maybe I'll put this one in here. This expands, and it has some shapes on it and a little wavy line. It might be nice for art. So there you go. That is my art kit in my small Delfonics pouch. Next up, I have this large Coffee Monsterz Co pouch. It's in a light pink with a little emoji all over it. And I use this to hold my selfie photo printer. So I have my printer, my charging cord, and then extra ink and paper in this front pocket. It's really the perfect size. It's not very padded, so you wouldn't want to throw your stuff around, but it just keeps everything together, which is what I need. So this works out great. Next up, I have my Superior Labor tool pouch. This just has an overflow of my favorite tools in it. Like maybe this should go in my art kit. The Traveler's Company brass pencil. It turns into like a full-size pencil, has a little eraser. That's cute. But anyway, so that's what is in here. I just have a wooden tool from Make Up Your Life, brush pen, some glue, and a Sarasa. So that is that. I do want to get back to using this more for the rest of my tools because I like this piece from Superior Labor a lot, and I really enjoyed using it. I love how shiny it is. Okay, what do we have next? This is one of those pouches from Stoney Clover. I have some more photo printing stuff. So this is a thermal printer. And then this is the, what is this one? It's the the HP Sprocket. So it prints on like the little pieces of paper, which is cute. So I keep those together, and honestly, I haven't gone in here for a little bit, so I'll have to rethink whether this pouch is working for me or not. But that's what is in there. If I had a bigger pouch for my selfie, it would be great to be able to combine them and keep all of my photo stuff in one spot. That's something I've learned recently, is putting like things together so that when you're looking for something, everything that could potentially be used for whatever purpose it is that you're looking for is together. So that would be ideal, but I don't think I have a pouch quite big enough. Previously, I had my Canon selfie in my Rickshaw, this large Rickshaw bonsai bag, and that worked out well, but now I just have it carrying all of my pen pouches and pen sleeves, but maybe I should revisit that. Okay, next up, we have this random Pusheen pouch. I just got this on Amazon, and I like it because there are 3 compartments, middle, sides, and as you can see, it holds overflow highlighters. These are by Rytech. These are some Sharpie highlighters that typically bleed, unfortunately. This was a highlighter I got through my cloth and paper subscription when I had it in the past. So anyway, just extra highlighters, extra Pigma microns, and more Rytech pens, ballpoint. So that is what is in here. Very cute. I used to have my Tombos in here, which worked out well too. This is the small pocket drawer pouch in the clear vinyl in brown that came out for 2026. And I have this on my desk, and it has my date stamps. So this is by Shachihara that I got from Amazon Japan. And then this was a gift from my mother-in-law. And I think it's fun because it just has the month and then the date. And then this last icon is, it can be the weather. So there's rain, snow, there's a clock, a face, a gaming thing. I think that's a piece of bread, check mark, a gift for like a birthday. So anyway, I keep this on my desk with the Versa Magic Black and the Versa Craft in Butterscotch. And then I have this little cleaning eraser that I got from Amazon Japan, eraser stamp for cleaning stamps. It works so well. This is by Seed. They're the ones that do the carving mats as well to make your own stamps. For example, they make these types of things where you can make your own eraser stamp, and it comes with designs that you can do and cut out. I have to do this, but I can't find my carving tools, but this is on my list. Next up, this is a Louis Vuitton pencil case that I kept when I destashed a lot of my Louis Vuitton stuff. And this has my Sarasa vintage pens. So I don't really reach for my Sarasa pens that much, but having this on my desk makes me happy. I like the color on the monogram, so I just keep that out there. These are probably my most functional pouches, and I have a number of them. I liked them so much that I got more. I have 2 of the long ones. These are my favorite. And then I have 2 of these smaller ones, which are like a half of the long one. And these are my most used tools. So instead of using the Superior Labor leather pouch, I have my tools in here for the most part. And what I like to keep in here is a Uniball, my Hobonichi basic stencil, some transparent sticky notes, and some other sticky notes. I like that there's this pocket that divides it so you can keep flat things here and it won't get destroyed. That just goes right in there. Of course, some scissors, whichever Tombos or mild liners I'm using for the week in my planner. I have a brush pen, I have a Sarasa Vintage, a whiteout, my favorite tweezers by Make Up Your Life, a little tiny ruler by Midori in pink that opens up. So fun. The Hobonichi double-sided tape that is pre-cut. Works great. Maybe I'll put this over here on the flat side. Ceramic cutter. I mean, that's really it. It's just really the basics. These are the things that I use frequently. Usually I'm looking for them and I can't find them, so I decided to put them together. So I have one for my stationery bag, and then I decided that I really wanted one for my desk because it's just easier to reach over and have it right there versus looking around. So slightly different. A tape runner, ruler, whiteout, brush pen, tweezers, etc. And then in the smaller ones, I'm not really sure how to use these, but currently I have my Make Up Your Life stamp pads in there. And then in this one, I have just various desk items, mostly clips, paper clips, and a whiteout. I'm not really sure why. Instead of putting them in something like a little box where I can't see them, I have them in something clear, so I hopefully can see them. So that is what these kept pouches, these kept pencil pouches are for. Next up, I have my Delfonics medium pouch that I've shown before. This is my ink swatching pouch. So I have some of my Sailor Hokoro dip pens, my coloring color cards. Inside are my swatch books. I should put these in here. That's what I was saying about doing like things with like things. These are from Tono and Limbs, and they are ink swatch cards. So you put the ink down and it makes this pattern of the little bear. So I'm going to put those in here, but this is just all of my ink swatching stuff so that when I want to swatch, I'm ready to go. And this bag is held up amazingly well, especially for being an ink swatching bag. Very nice. My Hobonichi drawer pouch in the Ane design, or the sister pouch. This is the Yumi Kitagishi print that came out for 2026, and this has most of my functional stickers that I might want to use in my planner, mostly small icons. Then I have my Kita washi tape collection. I did have a few more things in here. I had some of the Hobonichi sticky notes, but I decided to move those to my sticky note bag. So that is my drawer pouch. I have a Rickshaw Sinclair. This is where I keep my fountain pens that I'm using. So I have one on the outside. This is a Mahjong P140. And then on the inside, I have some Platinum, Sailors, Pilots, another little 2-pen koozie that sits right here to protect these pens from these pens. And yeah, this just sits in my stationery bag or my desk. This is the Sugar Turtle Studio design. I love the play on Crayola. Here is the Superior Labor utility leather pouch. I was talking about how I didn't know how to use this in my last video. So currently I have in here my Louise Carmen in saffron, and it looks like it got kind of squished and dinged up there, so that's not good. And the top is kind of caved in a little bit, so that might not be the best place for this little book. See, that's why it's good to know. So I'm going to take that out. Luckily, not too much damage done. There's a few marks on the front from this charm, and on the back, those were not there before. It's kind of upsetting, but that's my own fault. So the search continues about how to use this pouch. And then just 2 random pouches left. I have this Bebe pouch that I got from FabFitFun. It has my watercolor stuff in it. So my paper and my watercolors and some little envelopes and cards to do, and my brushes. I think this is usually used for travel. It's like one of those mesh travel pouches, but it works for my watercolors. And then I picked up this little pouch from Michaels. I used to keep my Tombos in here, but now I'm keeping some stencils on my bookshelf by my desk so I can remember to use them. It's worked out pretty well. Actually, I don't really use them because there aren't too many shapes that I want to use or that fit with my Hobonichi cousin columns, but I did use some yesterday when I was planning for the week, so I'm trying. Next up is my medium Superior Labor canvas tote with a painted red bottom. I have some pins on the back. Inside here are all of my new washi tape, stickers, and various ephemera. Like these are some of the days from my tear-off calendars that I need to use. I was thinking that I could just cut out some of the designs if I missed the day. And just some random pet tape after it's been cut from the roll, things like that. So I can just have this in my stationery bag, which is where I keep it. And then if I'm in bed or feel like being creative with my pages, I can reach into here for some stickers. My mother-in-law got me these stickers. They're actually so nice. There's washi tape in the back, all different vibes, but very easy to use, like muted kind of soft colors. And then in the front, it's like a pet tape vibe. Just so many different styles and designs. I really like this a lot. So I keep that with me. Of course, a tape runner for my ephemera. And then I have some pet tape just floating around in there. And like I mentioned, the washi tape. So that works out well. I like to keep my new stuff together so that I can easily find what I'm looking for. That is what this is being used for right now. So I think that that's it for my pouches. I'm glad that I did this because I'm going to move some things around, change up how I'm using some of my pouches so I don't destroy my stuff. But, oh, you know what? One more I forgot to do, my Hobonichi techo pouch. So this sits on my desk. I have a little ledge, and really it just has blotting paper and clips and, you know, little things like index stickers. But I have this just sitting on my desk so that if I need blotting paper, I can just reach in here and grab some. And it just kind of stores all of the stuff that, kind of like my desk tote concept, but you know, all the stuff that comes up when you are planning or you don't know where to put something. I'm one of those people that, I don't love, but I'm one of those people that makes piles. This kind of helps me feel a little bit more organized. Just thought I would share that for today. There's so many pouches that I have. I think I might actually cycle through some and change some of my stuff around now that I went through it and saw what I have currently working or not working for me. Just wanted to share. So thank you so much for joining me. I will talk to you again soon. Bye.